good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. And to make sure this thing is live. How y'all doing today, man? Happy Monday to everybody. The 23rd of, boy, this month is gone. I mean, it is gone. Time is moving fast, y'all. Look like New Year's just got here. And we at the end of March already. But it's a great day today, man. Any day above ground is a great day. It's something that a lot of people don't have that privilege to be able to say they still here. They done checked out. They gone. So you still here? Count yourself blessed. That's my logo, man. That's my logo right there. That's my logo. But today in Proverbs. The day is the 23rd, so we gonna start on the 23rd chapter. If you wanna know where to start in Proverbs, Proverbs got 31 chapters, chapter for every day of the month. So whatever the day of the month is, that's where you start. And when it's not 31 days, just keep reading until you catch up. That's how you do that. Okay. But Bernie, one of my biggest supporters, I used to do Saturday in Proverbs, and he asked me if I would start back doing it. And the Lord said, well, man, just do it every day. Because every day somebody going through something, and you never know. Just doing it once a week in these days and time is not sufficient. So just do it every day. And I'm going to be obedient, and I'm going to do it every day. Okay? All right, so let's pray and get in the word. Father, thank you. And notice I keep my prayer simple so I can, so it ain't complicated. I ain't trying to go to the hill of Zion. Keep it simple, man. Okay? Keep it simple. Father, I thank you for another day around your word. Speak through my mind, speak through my heart, and speak through my lips with wisdom and understanding, so that I may precisely articulate this word to pierce the hearing, the vision, and the hearts of your children, so that we may live the righteous lifestyle that you have ordained for us to live. All right? Amen. So, 23rd chapter, and I'm reading from the New King James Version and the Message Bible. Okay? And regardless to what Bible you open up, man, they all got the same similarities. Now, I don't care what Bible you read. The stories are similar. So we must be talking about a lifestyle. And this is what I like about Proverbs, because Proverbs is a lifestyle. It'll show you if you're a good person, of what to do and the outcome. And if it's a bad person, if you're wicked, it'll show you the outcome of your actions. And this is just a way to live, man. That's all this is a way of life. Okay? And you don't have to think back 2,000 years. King Solomon wrote this, the wisest man ever, and no man will be as wise. So you'll see yourself, your children, your parents, your co-workers, your neighbors. You'll see if you stay in Proverbs, man, you're gonna see some people, and more importantly, you'll see yourself. All right, verse 1. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Hold on, y'all. All right? In the Message Bible, it says, when you go out to dinner with an influential person, mind your manners. Don't gobble your food. Don't talk with your mouth full. And don't stuff yourself. Bridle your appetite. In other words, know how to act. You know, New York, man, you're the first one up in here today, brother. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Know how to act, man. This is not the time to be a glutton. See, this is the time you need to be when you sitting at a table with an influential person. This is the time to observe. Keep your mouth shut. Don't be trying to interject yourself into conversation. See, you need to be sitting down watching how people do and how they act. Okay? Um, Dark Horse, you're the second one up in here. Man, thank you for joining me. All right? This is the time you should be paying attention. Because see, there are some people that will invite you out to dinner and just be looking to see, how you gonna act. They'll do that. Okay? So when you sitting down with an influential person, man, pay attention. This is the time for observation. This ain't the time to be trying to impress. This ain't the time to show people how knowledgeable you are. This is the time you sit down and watch. Okay? What is going on? Because they watching you. Believe me, man, let me tell you something. If you come around a person with some money, they're going to be watching to see how you act. They watching you. And they're going to test you just to see how far you going to go. They'll test you. And you won't even be wise to it and make you feel like, oh, go ahead, man. Order what you want. Just get whatever you want. And they're going to see just what you're going to do and how you're going to act. Verse 4, do not overwork to be rich, because of your own understanding cease. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle toward heaven. Don't listen. When God started blessing you, you ain't got to go out here and be trying to grift and scheme and do. Man, God will open up a door. You trust God, He gonna open up a door for you. If you trust God, He'll open up a door for you, and He'll close some doors that can't nobody open. And I'm a witness. I am a witness. Man, just keep believing, keep trusting, and keep your head about what you're doing. Don't have no motive. Don't do nothing. See, because when you're doing stuff from your heart, if ain't nobody up in here, you gon' still do because you're doing it from your heart. See, when discouragement comes, see, you can handle that when you're doing it from your heart. But when you're doing it from your head, and discouragement come, and adversity come, and all that other negative stuff, see, that's what make you give up. Because you're doing it out of your head. You got an ulterior motive. Okay? All right? And you can't withstand the test or the pressure when you're doing it out of your head. But when you're doing it out of your heart, man, you ain't going to move. I'm telling you. In the Message Bible, it says, don't wear yourself out trying to get rich. Restrain yourself. Riches disappear in the blink of an eye. Wealth sprout wings and flies off into the wild blue yonder. And see, let me tell you something. Before Jesus come back, there's going to be a wealth transfer. I'm telling you. The Bible say the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. There's going to be a wealth transfer before Jesus come back. See, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, we in the last days. No, we ain't. Mm-mm. Man, that's got to be a wealth transfer before Jesus come back. Because the wealth of the sinners is going to be laid up for the just. I told y'all to recycle some of your ideas. I told y'all that. So, man, some of y'all got some ideas you need to recycle. And 2 years ago, I made this thing. I didn't put my face with it. Make your next destination Dubai. Don't you know them jokers then sent me an email for a collaboration to see if I qualify for a collaboration with them? All right. I'm telling you, I got an email. They want all my social media, everything. But I'm waiting for my website. I'm gonna wait for my website to get finished so they can look at that too. And I'm gonna fill it out. I'm sending it in. I told y'all, man. You never know. And I've heard from them several times, but they have never sent me an email to see, let's see if you qualify for a collaboration. All right? God, and see, I ain't worried about this. Let God handle that. Well, you ain't got enough followers. Who say I need followers? Man, let me tell you something. If I become a rags to riches story, everybody and their mama gonna want to follow me. I'll get followers they come out the yang yang. I'll get followers. I ain't worried about that. All I got to do is just show some proof. Hey, look, this is what I did. This is how I did it. All right, verse 6. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. The morsel you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. I just told y'all that. When you eating with, man, a stingy person, and say, oh, man, help yourself. Eat up. And saying to themselves, man, look at what he doing. Look at what they ordering. And they don't really mean it. This is what the Message Bible say. Do not accept a meal from a tightwad. Don't expect anything special. He'll be as stingy with you as he is with himself. He'll say, eat, drink, but won't mean a word of it. His miserly serving will turn your stomach when you realize the meal was a sham. Okay? All right? And that's what it is, man. See, that pretender, that I told y'all, if my wife got an attitude with me, baby, nah, don't cook me no food. I don't want you in the kitchen with no bad attitude. Because, see, when you put a plate in front of me, I want to be able to enjoy it. Okay? And I'm telling you, you ain't had no nasty food until somebody cook you some food. That's why you shouldn't be eating from everybody. See, that's a good reason why you shouldn't be sitting down eating food from everybody, because you don't know what frame of mind they was in when they was cooking it. You don't know. and everybody is not as sanitary. Oh, you know, I don't care how good the food. Now I pass. I go somewhere, man, and a whole lot of food. I pass. I pass. I can wait. I definitely can wait. All right. Verse 9. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your word. Listen, do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. In other words, man, there's some people you just can't help. There's some people, no matter how much good advice you try to give them, they ain't gonna take it. And that's a fool. And when you see somebody resisting the advice that you're trying to give them, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Because the more you try to 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 pour into them, the more they gonna resent it. In the Message Bible, it says, "Don't bother talking sense to fools. They'll only poke fun at your word," which means they gonna take what you saying and throw it back in your face. Okay? Yes, they closed-minded. Yes, closed-minded people will reject, mock, or disregard sound advice. Absolutely, Dark. Absolutely. And you got to be wise enough to be able to discern if this person is taking in what you're saying or they just pleasing you. Because some folk will just let you talk just to please you. They ain't going to listen to you. And you can tell because they'll be disengaged when you're talking to them. They just waiting for you to finish. And go on to another subject. That's how they'll do. Verse 10. Do not remove the ancient landmark, nor enter the fields of the fatherless. For their Redeemer is mighty. He will plead their cause against you. This is what they say in the Message Bible. Don't stealthily move back the boundary lines or cheat orphans out of their property. For they have a powerful advocate who will go to bat for them. In other words, man, don't cheat people. Don't move the goalposts. I gotta sneeze. Boy, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Verse 12. What's going on, Francis? What's going on? Thank you for joining me. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to word of knowledge. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to word of knowledge. In the Message Bible, it says, give yourself to disciplined instruction, open your ears to tested knowledge. That means you'll listen. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have, and you can't listen to everybody. If you got a person that's always talking division, like you know, some of these libtards and these Democrats and these Republicans, these Trump supporters, man, that's a divisive person. That's a divisive person. And a lot of them are in the pulpit, okay? Sowing division among people And that is an abomination to God to sow division among people. But right now, sowing division is the fastest way to getting rich overnight. Sowing division. Okay? Um, that's the fastest way to get rich overnight is to sow division, man. Divide people. And we all in the same boat. That's the sad part. A lot of these people that's talking about, them Democrats, them Republicans, we all paying the same high prices for food, gas, and medicine. See, your hatred or your dislike for whoever ain't giving you no better price at the gas pump, in the grocery store, or at the pharmacy. It ain't giving you no better price. You still making the rich richer. But see, what they missing, it's gonna come a time, man, where people gonna have to depend on each other because they ain't gonna have the government to fall. Man, the way this government is going, shoot, we might not even have Social Security might be at risk. The way this thing is going. See, a lot of benefits that you're getting right now ain't gonna be available. Cause I mean, we what? Almost $40 trillion in debt right now. America is almost $40 trillion in debt. Somewhere down the road, we're gonna have to pay the piper. We gonna have to pay the piper somewhere down the road. And somewhere down the road, man, something is gonna have to be sacrificed. And you know who the first people that have to endure the sacrifice? Poor people. Those are the ones who gonna suffer. And those are the ones who don't want to talk to each other. They got poor people fighting each other like cats and dogs. But when it come time, when you need each other, see, you're gonna have to swallow your pride. And a lot of people don't want to swallow their pride, so they'll do without. Or go and steal or cheat somebody. You're gonna have to do something to survive, buddy. All right? Verse 13. Do not withhold correction from a child. For if you beat him with a rod, he will not die. You shall beat him with a rod and deliver his soul from hell. That's discipline. That is discipline. And right now, we got a lot of people who are indulging their children. That's why they out of control. Because they're not applying no discipline. And you got to do that when they're young, man. Whatever foundation you're going to build in children, you got to, man, I told y'all, well, maybe I haven't told y'all, but my kids this year will be 43 and 42. And it's been 40 years since I seen my kid's mama. I couldn't tell you today if she dead or alive. I don't even know. Because every time I try to find her, the trail go cold. But it's been 40 years since, and she ain't no stranger in my house. But one of the things I used to do, man, when my kids was young, they go to sleep, man, I go in there, touch them, and talk to them in their sleep. And they be just nodding their head. You hear, Daddy? Just nodding their head in their sleep. And one day, was you in my room talking about? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Now I know you're looking for me. See, when you ask me, was you in my room last night talking to me? No, I don't know what you're talking about. So I give them a couple of days and let them go sound asleep. Because see, women bond with their children because they carry them for 9 months. Men have to bond with their children through touch. See, this how we touching is how we bond with our children. And most children don't know their father's touch in their sleep. Because if something happened and you touch your child and they do this, that could be life or death. But right now, at this age, I can go and touch my children in their sleep and they'll know it's me. Because I spent a lot of time touching them in their sleep. See, when children are awake and you tell them something, it goes in one ear, comes out the other when they're awake. But when they sleep and you talking to them, it's gonna go in there and get stuck. It ain't got no way out. Okay? And see, you got a lot of voices that's gonna wanna be the default voice for your children. And you need to get your voice in their head. Okay? In the Message Bible, it says, don't be afraid to correct your young ones. A spanking won't kill them. A good spanking, in fact, might save them from something worse than death. And this is the problem. See, they took prayer out of school and discipline out of the home. That's the mistake we have made. We took prayer out of school and we took discipline out of the home. Right now, I'm glad I don't have no children. Cause I might be in jail, but cause my children ain't gonna tell me what to do. You ain't telling me what you want to do. You better go sit your butt down somewhere. But when they took discipline out of the home, man, that's what hurting. That is what's hurting a lot of these children. And some of y'all know that. Some of y'all know that. Verse 15. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will rejoice. Indeed, I myself, yes, my inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak right things. God ain't gonna rejoice with you when you out here dividing people. But when you trying to instill some wisdom and understanding in people, that's where the blessing is. Instilling wisdom, and because he said he will cause you to inherit wealth and fill your treasuries. And treasuries is plural, which means, man, you're gonna have more than one stream of income. And see, when God causes you to do something, that means you're gonna run into it, or it's gonna run into you. That ain't nothing you doing. You're gonna be going about your business, and something, an idea or an opportunity is gonna drop in your lap, and it's gonna work. But if you out here being destructive, deceitful, and deceiving, revengeful, man, God ain't gonna bless you. Forget that. You wasting your time. The Message Bible say, dear child, if you become wise, I'll be one happy parent. My heart will dance and sing to the tuneful truth, you'll speak. And see, and a lot of people are swayed by 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 other folks' opinion. Because when you start speaking the truth, man, uh, sometimes people get offended. They can't handle the truth. Matter of fact, they'll demonize you for speaking the truth because you ain't taking sides. You calling it like it is. Well, what is the truth? When you say what you mean and mean what you say. Let me say that again. See, truth is when you say what you mean and mean what you say. Ain't no lie in that. But right now, see, people are saying one thing and behind closed doors, meaning something totally different, living a totally different lifestyle, and thinking people ain't hip to their deceit, their trickery. But the truth always seems to come out. Okay? Y'all all right? It's mighty quiet up in here, boy. All right. Let me see. Where am I? 17. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but be zealous for the fear of the Lord all the day. For surely there is a hereafter, and your hope will not be cut off. All you got to do is do the right thing by people, man. Do the right thing by people. Treat them right. And 9 times out of 10, when you do the right thing by people, you'll be the one that they take advantage of. Because you ain't got no malice in your heart. And see, right now, you got a whole lot of people out here, man, with sob stories at the yang yang. They getting them ready so that they can influence people to get what they want. And then when people find out that they've been deceived, they don't want to give nobody a chance. See, and that's what this is designed to do, man, to keep people divided. And it's sad that good people can't recognize other good people. That's the tragedy of this. Good people are afraid of other good people and believe in the same Jesus and won't even speak to each other. But they call themselves Christian. And they scared to speak to somebody with their same belief. Make it make sense. The Message Bible say, dear child, if you become wise, I will become. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Oh, oh no, that's. Don't for a minute envy careless rebels. Soak yourself in the fear of God. That's that's where your fortune lies. Then you won't be left with an armload of nothing when you trust God. And trusting God, man, is going to require a sacrifice. You're going to have to give something up when you trust in God. You're going to have to let go. You're going to have to surrender. You can't, figure out how God going to bless you. You can't figure that out. You have to just keep doing what you're doing and let the chips fall where they may. Man, there are a lot of times I come up in here and, just a few people come in here and do this. And I'm like, okay, Lord, but this is what you told me to do. I'm whether if nobody ain't in here, this is what you told me to do. That's what I'm gonna do. See, because if I'm doing it because of the amount of people that's up in here, I'm doing it, I got an agenda. I'm doing it from my head. But when you're doing it from your heart, you don't care. Because you don't know who knows who. That's what I tell my children and my grandson all the time. Man, you don't know who a person knows. You don't know. And all you got to do is touch one person. And you don't know who it is that you helping. And a lot of people that come up in here don't say nothing. I don't even know they in here. I was talking to J King. J King's in the morning. He got a show out of California. Club Nouveau is a group that he formed. And I was saying he was saying I was talking about something. I said, man, I got this today in Proverbs. He said, yeah, no, I saw that. I saw you. I was listening to one of your shows, but he never came up here and said. A lot of people come up in here and don't say nothing. I've had times when Everett Overton would send me some money. He'll come up here and won't say a word. And then I look and man, he done sent me some money in Venmo. Said, good show, man. You know, keep doing what you're doing. See, you never know who's watching you, man. You never know. You never know. And if you start slacking off and half stepping, and that's the one time that the person that has your answer is watching, but you decide to slack off. You never know who's watching you, man. So if you genuine, man, just keep doing what you're doing and let the chips fall where they may. Cause at the end of the day, I can say, Lord, I did what you told me to do. I did my part. Okay? And that's what you got. Just do your part and let God take care of the rest. Where am I? 19. Hear my son and be wise, and guard your heart in a way. Do not mix with wine bibblers or gluttonous eaters of meat. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe the man with rags. See, that's and a lot of people don't even, man, don't somebody that always got to, come on, man, let's go to the bar. Okay. Who God see what I just told y'all? Look here, man. Y'all look how that man just blessed me. I just told y'all. Man, listen, fellas. If you, I gotta take a little break. I gotta. Man, this brother, look at this. I just told y'all. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you. Look what this man just did. I'm kind of scared to go to Venmo, but fellas, look here, man. He just dropped a video. This is every Coach E.
Is a woman wrong because you sold her doll? Is she wrong for that? Is a woman wrong because you sold her all this stuff? And now she wants you to deliver. Hell no, she ain't wrong for that. She's right for that. Okay? So I will tell you that I love a woman that encourages and passionately, even maybe argues to some degree.
Man, y'all go check this brother out.
That if you said something, you said you are something.
Check him out.
Stand on it, man. Stand on it. You want attraction to grow in your relationship? Is she wrong for that? Is a woman wrong because you sold her to all this stuff? And now she wants you to deliver.
That's right. Man, go. All you young bucks. All you young bucks out there, man. Check that brother out. Check him out. Okay? Check him out. And if you, I'm telling you, if you go up in there and you sensitive, all right, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Because he ain't going to pull no punches with you. I'm telling you that. All right? He ain't going to pull no punches with you. So don't go up in there with your feelings on your sleeves, because if you do, you're going to get them hurt. It's just that simple. All right? Everett, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. Where we at? Okay. The Message Bible say, "Oh, listen, dear child, become wise. Point your life in the right direction. Don't drink too much wine or get drunk. Don't eat too much food and get fat. Drunks and gluttons will end up on Skid Row and in a stupor and dressed in rags." That's what happened, man, when you eat too much and you drink too much. You're gonna end up in a stupor. You're gonna lose your incentive. And this is what this is talking about, man. Somebody whose ambition has been broken. They don't have no drive about it. When you start dipping off into this stuff, man, see, that bottle and that food becomes your motivation. That becomes your motivation, not a goal or trying to achieve something. No, that's not your motivation. Okay? Verse 22. "Listen to your father who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old." In the Message Bible, it says, "Listen with respect to the father who raised you. And when your mother grows old, don't neglect her." And right now, man, there are a lot of parents whose children don't even have time for them. A lot of parents right now that's up in age, you can go in some nursing homes, and rarely do they get a visit from their children. Rarely do they get a visit. And when they dead and gone, them same children, "Oh, man, he got, boy, I told y'all. I told you." I told y'all. man, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That's man, I wouldn't, let me tell y'all something. Him, Bernie, Laura, Tanya, when I had Cash App, I had Steve, a couple other people. But between Everett, Bernie, and Laura, man, them my three biggest givers. This why I'm here today. This why I'm able to do what I'm doing today, because of them. I'm serious. And one day, man, I'm gonna be able to return the favor. One day, I'm gonna be able to return the favor. I'm gonna drop a bag of money on you, brother. I'm gonna drop a bag of money on you, and it's coming soon too. Cause some things, I'm working on some stuff, buddy. And I learned a lesson. Keep quiet until you get it worked out. I'm working on some stuff. I sure am. Verse 23. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. The Message Bible say, buy truth, don't sell it for love or money. Buy wisdom, buy education, buy insight. Buy truth, don't sell it for love or money. That's telling you, man, when you out here trying to help somebody, help them from your heart. God will bless you. But you got so many life coaches out here right now that want you to subscribe, pay a monthly a subscription fee for them to teach you. And when they start teaching you, they always got to use somebody else's life as the example, because the example they talking about is not in their life. So they using somebody else, and y'all falling for that flim flam. If somebody gonna tell you something, they should be able to show you that on their lives. And the majority of these life coaches, man, they don't have the example in their own life. They just want your money, because they got to use somebody else. They got to tell you how somebody else did it. Which means if they telling you how somebody else doing it, it ain't worked in theirs yet. Let me say that again. When somebody got to tell you an example on how somebody else did it, that means it ain't worked in their life yet. They can't use their life as an example. They got to show you how somebody else did it. How come you can't show me how you did it? If you this life coach, stop falling for that crap, man. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he who begets a wise child will delight in him. The Message Bible say parents rejoice when their children turn out well. Wise children become proud parents. You hear that, parents? Parents rejoice when their children turn out well. Wise children become proud parents. Verse 25. Let your father and your mother be glad, and let her who bore you rejoice. The Message Bible says, so make your father happy and make your mother proud. And look how many kids that do the exact opposite. Look at how many kids out here doing the exact opposite, man. Influenced by what other people are doing. You know, they don't use their parents as a measuring stick. They gotta measure themselves by what somebody else is doing. 9 times out of 10, don't even listen to their parents. Every time their parents try to tell them something, they don't want to listen until they go down the road and find out what that parent was telling them was right. Then they got their hat in their hand, coming back looking for some sympathy and some pity. But I tried to tell you in the beginning, but you wouldn't listen. And when you run up against some children, man, all you can do is pray for them. That's all you can do is pray for them and ask God to put a hedge of protection around them. That's all you can do as a parent. When your child won't listen to him, man, just ask God to put a hedge of protection around them. That's all you can do. Okay? Verse 26. My son, give me your heart and let your eyes observe my ways. The Message Bible say, dear child, I want your full attention. Please do what I show you. And that's just when God got your attention, you know, there's certain things you ain't gonna do. There's just when God honestly has your attention, there's certain things you just ain't gonna do, man. You ain't gonna do them. It's just that simple. Okay? Verse 27. For a harlot is a deep pit, and a seductress is a narrow well. She also lies in wait as for a victim and increases the unfaithful among men. A harlot is a whore. That's what that a harlot is a whore. And look how many men get caught up with some whores, got a good thing at home, but they get caught up with a whorish woman and end up losing everything. I mean, and you be trying to figure out, man, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? This what the Message Bible. This what the Message Bible say. A whore is a bottomless pit. A loose woman can get you in deep trouble fast. She'll take you for all you got. She's worse than a pack of thieves. See, that loose woman is easy. And see, a lot of men be out here beating their chest like they got it going on. But she easy for everybody. And when you find somebody that's real easy for you, she's easy for somebody else too. That's just the way she do things. And unfortunately, a lot of men don't even take that into consideration, how easy she is. Listen, a whore is a bottomless pit. A loose woman can get you into deep trouble fast. What's a loose woman? She easy. She's easy. Anything goes. She could care less about your family, about your house, because all she want is what she can get. And then when you lose everything, she still ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with you. And you done lost everything. See, don't fall for that trap, fellas. She'll take you for all you got. She's worse than a pack of thieves. That ain't me saying it. That's in the Message Bible. That ain't coming from me. See, I know a lot of you fellas don't want to hear that. Okay, these next verses, I'm going to read them all the way to the end. Then I read the Message Bible to the end. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has contention? Who has complaint? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who linger long at the wine. Those who go in search of mixed wine. Do not look on the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it swirls around smoothly. At last it bites like a serpent and stings like a viper. Your eyes will see strange things, and your heart will utter perverse things. Yes, you will be like one who lies down in the midst of the sea, or like one who lies at the top of the mast and saying, they have struck me, but I was not hurt. They have beaten me, but I did not feel it. When shall I awake that I may seek another drink? And man, if you know somebody that has a drinking problem, sometime, boy, they come home with all kind of bruises, knots upside their head. And you're like, what happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened. But the next night they back at it again. They back at it again. That's the power of them spirits, man. When you start drinking, you got a drinking problem, but there's a lot of stuff, man. You act. How many times have you seen somebody drunk, acting crazy, saying stuff, all kind of things come out their mouth when they drunk? This is what this talking about. Here's the Message Bible. Who are the people who are always crying the blues? Who do you know who reeks of self-pity? Who keeps getting beat up for no reason at all? Whose eyes are bleary and bloodshot? It's those who spend the night with the bottle, for whom drinking is serious business. And you got some people out here, man. I mean, drinking is a serious business for them. Drink you under the table and be proud of it. Don't judge wine by its label or its bouquet or its full-blooded flavor. Judge it rather by the hangover it leaves you with, the splitting headache, the queasy stomach. Do you really prefer seeing double, with your speech all slurred, reeling and seasick, drunk as a sailor? They hit me, you'll say, but it didn't hurt. They beat on me, but I did not feel a thing. When I'm sober enough to manage it, bring me another drink. Cause that alcohol gonna numb you, man. That's what that alcohol gonna do. It's gonna numb you. I know. I've seen a lot of fellas who join the fraternity, and you got more of them that in fraternities with drinking problems and PSTD. you know, fraternities and sororities done messed up a lot of people. Done messed up a lot of people. It really has. Okay? So be careful. Man, that's the end of chapter 23. Okay? And I try to do this every night. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I'll be back with chapter 24. Okay? Something is trying to come to me about the day. I can feel it, but I don't know. The idea hasn't presented itself yet. But there's something that is gnawing at me to do during the day. So when that comes, then I'll start doing some day, uh, doing something during the day as well. But right now, I'm sticking with today in Proverbs. That's what I'm sticking with. Cause again, it's a lot of people gonna run into some stuff. A lot of people gonna need some answers. A lot of people gonna need to know how to deal with some stuff. And that's all I can do is try to help them out. That's all I can do. Try to help them out. Everett, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's it. Anybody got any questions? I ain't got but what, 3 people up here. And y'all probably don't want me to know you up in here. So, but it's all good though. Man, I'm telling you, boy, this is gotta make a way for you, man. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. God will make a way. All you got to do is just keep believing. Even when you can't see, keep believing. Keep believing. It ain't for you to know how he gonna bless you. Just keep believing. I never would have thought, man. Not only did he give me some money on my on here, but he also sent me some money on Venmo too. You know, and a lot of times, I I mean, there are days that I get nothing, but it don't stop nothing because I know this is my mission from God to do this, and he gonna open up a way soon. Actually, my website person is actually working on my WordPress right now for trueconductor.com. So, any day now, trueconductor.com will be ready to be launched. Any day. I gotta put some pictures in there. Then I gotta work on getting me some products to sell, you know. Um, but any day. And I gotta get me some new sign. I gotta get some. See, I got. Let me show you. Let me show y'all. Let me show you. See on my sign, I just got True Conductor on my sign. That's all I got. So I got to put trueconductor.com so I can have somewhere to send people. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's my next goal. Is I got to get me some 2 more signs like that. And I got to get 2 small signs as well. And so now when people see my sign, see they got something to go and look at. Before they have to Google it and see, but now I'm gonna be able to direct them. And I have a media package that I can send out. She's gonna put a civil discourse um, on my page. See, so I got it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. I like her work. Talking Logo is who's doing my website. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. And matter of fact, she did my DCBlackTours.com, and she said, "You do you mind if when we're talking to other people about what we do, can we use you as an example?" I said, "Absolutely, absolutely. Use me as the example, absolutely." Cause if she gonna use me as the example, that means my stuff gonna be tight. Cause she's gonna be using my website as an example to show other people what she can do. So absolutely, absolutely, use me, cause I know it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be right. See, that's what I know. I know. Okay. So man, just I'm telling you, y'all, we getting into some interesting energy. Got some interesting energy that's being put into the earth realm right now. And that negativity, if that's all you putting out, that's what you're gonna get back. And I'm telling you, man, start sowing some positivity into this atmosphere. Cause that is what you're gonna get back. All right? Man, I'm going for me a walk. I'm going to take me a walk, get me some fresh air. I'm telling you, cause man, when you do this kind of stuff like here, boy, this ain't easy. Y'all, this is not easy. See, a lot of people think when you come on here and you talk, boy, you when you put your heart into what you're doing, uh, it does drain you. It really does. You have to kind of recuperate from doing something like this because you put out a lot of energy. You put out a lot of energy, and a lot of times it ain't for the people who are here, but it's the replay viewers that you gonna see. All right. So since ain't nobody got no questions, man, uh, let me see who this is. Let me see. This second time this person done came up here talking about smoking some weed. Let's see who that. See who that is. Look here, man. He just let me see who that is. Let me see who this is. Go to your channel. No name brand. Let me see. 2 subscribers. Bow Channel. You came in. Oh yeah, I saw you the other day. Boy, if you wasn't in here for if you hadn't been
March
around
24th,
for
2026.
If you hadn't been around here since 2016, I'd block you. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. You still up in here because you ain't no troll. But if you was anywhere other than 2016, 10 years, and you got what?
6.
Let me see. You got what? Uh, 1 video and 2 subscribers. I see why now. I see why. And you giving somebody else some advice. You're welcome, New York, man. Thank you for that $10, man. Thank you. That first time that brother done blessed me, man. Again, I know it's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna come a time. See, y'all better enjoy these moments when it ain't a lot of people up in here, cause there's gonna be a time, boy, when it's gonna be all kinds of people gonna be coming up in here, and y'all ain't gonna be able to get one word in, no way, because there's so many people, and that's gonna come. It's coming. It's coming. The day gonna come, buddy, where it's gonna be thousands of people up in here. And see, in this little intimate gathering y'all got like this here, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy that because it's gonna be so many other people up in here doing, trying to get my attention. So you enjoy these moments, man. I'm telling y'all. Good night. Good morning. Enjoy them. Enjoy. Good afternoon. Oh, shut up. You may be in the. Shut up. All right. All right. All right, y'all. So tomorrow night, if you're not doing nothing, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, join me again for Today in Proverbs. We'll be on chapter 24. And again, I'm just trying to share with people, man, how to live. And sometimes it's easier said than done. It really is. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you don't practice at it, if you don't keep trying, you'll never discover who you are. You'll never discover who you are. Stop worrying about what somebody else is doing. Work on you, because that's what's going to be your protection. How you live. Not how somebody else live. How you live is what's going to either be your protection or your destruction. One of the two. And ain't no in between. God either going to protect you or let you be destroyed. And it's your choice. It's your choice. Can't blame nobody else. It's your choice. All right? See y'all later.